On November 26, 2018, the Delmar Loop Trolley was opened in St. Louis, Missouri. However, after years of anticipation, the project ended up being a total letdown. Lack of ridership and rising costs led to the trolley being shut down for almost 3 years. But in 2022, the trolley made its return in the form of a 3-month test trial. And do I think the Delmar Loop Trolley will be able to revive itself? Keep watching to find out.
Me in St. Louis, meet me at the fair. Don't tell me
The city of St. Louis once had a sprawling streetcar system, as seen from this map, and as heard in this song from the movie Meet Me in St. Louis.
clang, clang, clang went the trolley. Ding, ding, ding went the bell.
The system here was clearly not only extensive, but also iconic. But where does this connect with the Delmar Loop Trolley? Well, one of St. Louis's old streetcar routes, the 10, ran the same path as the current-day Delmar Trolley. Running its last trip in December of 1964, the 10 was missed by the residents of Delmar. So, one man named Joe Edwards decided to bring it back. As the owner of multiple successful stores on Delmar Avenue, Edwards had large influence. One $25 million grant later, and the project was underway. In 2015, they broke ground, with a budget of $51 million and an anticipated annual ridership of 394,000 riders. With track work proceeding through 2015, some businesses struggled to survive with the anticipated loss of automotive and foot traffic through Delmar. But in 2016, the project was completed, with trolley officials estimating $394,443 in revenue during the first year. Service on the trolley line began on November 16, 2018. Initially running 4 times per week, due to lack of equipment, tickets cost $2 for a 2-hour fare. And the fare machines were where everything started to go south. Many people struggled to use the fare machines, which were finicky and confusing. Then came the news that the trolley had only taken in $22,283 in the first 6 months of operation, only a tenth of their prediction. Yikes. The trolley officials soon announced the closure of the trolley on December 29, 2019, due to lack of ridership and revenue. The trolley line continued its struggles through the pandemic and is now attempting a comeback. So, can it be done? With the Loop Trolley now being operated by the Bi-State Development Agency, which runs the Metro Transit in St. Louis, I believe that the trolley could make a steady comeback, shifting the aim more towards free tourism and less towards paying commuters could help shift the way people view the trolley. Though it may not be very profitable, I feel it will gain more support this way. Anyways, let's take a full ride on the trolley to see what it's about. We start at the Missouri History Museum. This station, located at the back of the museum in Forest Park, is the easternmost terminus of the line. Here's a look at a map with all the stations, beginning to end. Our trolley arrived on schedule, with car number 001 as the chariot. This car is ex-Portland Vintage Car 520. Built in 1991 by Gomaco Trolley Company. The interior of this trolley made me feel like I was stepping into the life of Esther Smith from the movie Meet Me in St. Louis. with finely done woodwork and vintage curtains. This car felt truly authentic. Here's a quick look at the cab on the other end of the train. Cruising up Delmar Avenue, we pass the Forest Park Metro Station. St. Louis's metro consists of a relatively small system, which spans from the eastern reaches of the city all the way to the west. The Delmar Loop system consists of many twists and curves in the track that maintain the trolley's flow and traffic. There are also many passing sightings for times when more than one trolley operates. Passing the Delmar Loop metro station, we see the old Delmar Boulevard station. Opened by the Wabash Railroad in 1929, this station served many passenger trains coming in and out of St. Louis until 1970, when the station was closed. Check out these fancy designs. Just a couple more minutes down the line, we pass the Delmar Loop Trolley's headquarters. Here is where they store the trolleys for the night, as well as being the location for maintenance and other work. We inch our way closer and closer towards the University City Library, the final stop on the line. While passing by chic stores and thriving businesses, you can see how this trolley could provide an important link for the people of St. Louis. Last stop. Ring the bell. Getting off at University City Library, the operator now has a 10-minute break before they make their return back to the museum. I've really enjoyed my ride on the Delmar Loop trolley. From its vintage feel to its quick ride, I think this trolley has a lot of nice perks. However, I don't think this trolley will ever be expansive enough to make a strong comeback. The line simply does not serve people for the sake of convenience. Instead, it serves for tourists, like myself. Despite the many downsides to this line, I really enjoyed experiencing this little piece of revived history in St. Louis. Though this trolley line is indeed controversial, it still provides the rider with a relaxing ride through one of St. Louis's nicest neighborhoods.